Welcome back to Panache Productions. It is opening day of youth season, March 16th. We got Evan with us this morning. Me and him came and scouted here yesterday afternoon, found some tracks. We didn't hear anything, but I think we got an idea where they're going to be at this morning, and we want to get familiar with the land. So that's pretty important when it comes to turkey hunting. Yeah, I'm super excited. I can't believe it's already that time of year. Really energetic this morning, but about 2 or 3 weeks from now, we're gonna be looking like zombies in here, you know. But super excited. It's about 6:20 right now. We're about to go hop in the woods, get in the woods in the dark while it's quiet, and see what we can do. The weather looking like cloudy, a little bit of fog, but hopefully we'll get on one and have some luck. So we're before we get out and get started, we're gonna start with a prayer.
Lord Heavenly Father, we just come to you this morning to ask you to, most importantly, keep us safe and protect us from everything we're about to enter into. Allow us to have a great time in your creation, and no matter what the result is, just let us glorify your name and enjoy fellowship and enjoy friendship and enjoy being in the woods and having a good time. Amen.
Amen. Alright, so the turkey's right here somewhere. Right there's where all the signs at. So we're gonna ease across this cut over. Get down here in this bottom. It should be right in here somewhere.
That's a creek.
Yep, we got to cross that to get back here. Alright.
Let's get it.
Alright, so far off the roost, ain't heard a turkey. I don't know if they're tight-lipped because of the humidity or just ain't gobbling. We don't know. We're trying to get to some other ground we can put our ears on. Yeah, we're in some pretty big, thick plantation pines right now. But like I said, we're trying to get to some more ground to hear and listen. Trying to strike one to the point in the morning where turkey 9 out of 10 is on the ground. So it's a little foggy and cloudy this morning, but we're doing our best to find one. But right now we are shaking our heads, to say the least. We have found a turkey. He's got one time. So now we're turkey hunting. We haven't been turkey hunting the past hour, but now we are. So we're gonna see what we can do. We think he's about 400 yards away. We're gonna ease up about 100 and see if we can get him to gobble and see if we can do anything with him. See if he's a turkey that we can do anything with. So we'll see what we can do. We ended up setting up about 200 yards from where these turkeys were. Hey, I'm gonna put this other one back in. He says we're closer. Unfortunately, these turkeys were across the highway, and we knew there was a pretty good chance that they weren't gonna budge. Thought I heard spitting and drumming earlier, but I guess I didn't.
this turkey had actually been answering us for about 25 to 30 minutes, but then his hens began to pull him away, and at that point we decided to get up with a slate call and try to strike him and get him fired up again.
That right there is a turkey hunter's worst nightmare.
Yes, it is.
They are hammering right there. There's about 3 or 4 turkeys, but we can't get over there. So we're gonna try to find another turkey that's willing to work with us. These turkeys are henned up bad, I'm assuming. Sounds like a couple of them, but as we're calling to them, the hens are pulling them that way. So we're gonna keep walking around, see if we can't find us another turkey. All right. So far this morning, it's been started off without even hearing a bird. You already know that, and then we finally found some turkeys, but not only were they henned up, they were across a road. So it's been a struggle so far, but mosquito bite my arm. It won't stop. It's I mean, it's early, it's first day of turkey season, kind of what you expect, but we're walking now through these big cut over. Got to get on the other side of these pines. All right, just need. But we're gonna keep walking across these pines and see if we can't find us a turkey. It's been early season usuals, trying to find turkeys, and they either having hens or being where you can't get to them. So Will's back there working on the Instagram picture. So we trying. It's about 9 o'clock right now, and we're gonna try to get to the back corner of this property. It's about 1,100 acres we're hunting this morning, so I'm gonna try to get back to the back corner, see if we can't find another group of turkeys. And we've been covered up in ducks the whole time I've been here, but we're gonna slip back here and see if we can't strike one, and we'll hopefully we can find one. Yeah, no luck. We have been walking now for an hour. Hadn't done turkey. It's rough. Keep trying and see what we can do. That's all we can do. Well, right after we gave the last update, Will spotted a hen, and we saw her before she seen us, and she just kind of eased on off the woods. We watched her. She ain't got nothing with her. We called and ain't heard nothing. So it ain't. I mean, it's early season turkey hunting. It's just henned up birds and tight lips. So we'll keep on after. All right, it's about a little after 10 right now. We're gonna get us some breakfast. And try something. As we were leaving the property, there was a long beard with some hens. We're assuming the same turkeys that we were on cross right on our property, but we can't hunt anymore. Evan's got to go get some things done, and we're gonna try to go get with somebody else and try to get on some turkeys somewhere else. But so far it's been what we kind of expected as far as this time of year. Just henned up turkeys, and weather's a lot warmer than we wanted it to be, and a lot of mosquitoes. They're awful. I mean, we're getting eaten alive, but it's going like it normally goes this time of year.
Yeah, it's not. This morning definitely wasn't ideal temperature-wise for this time. this early in the season like this, but it opened up to be a beautiful morning.
Yeah, dude. You can see it's
They just weren't very vocal, and I mean, early season that's as expected. I mean, they got hens. Every gobbler has hens all around them, and that's hard to compete with. But you know, it's early in the season, so you know what you're dealing with. You know, and then you get frustrated. I'm just glad to be back in the woods and seeing everything wake up early in the morning and be back out in nature like that. That's what I'm excited about more than anything.
Yeah, the turkeys we were able to get on, hopefully y'all could hear some of the gobbling. I think probably closest we ever got to them was 250, maybe 300. But it was so cool to hear them and know that we were hunting them again. It's really, really fun just to hear them. So we, like I said, we're gonna keep on them today and try to scout for tomorrow as well, which tomorrow is going to be even better weather-wise. It's going to be a little cooler in the morning and a little cooler in the day. So hopefully the weather stays nice and we'll stay on them. So gonna go grab a bite to eat and we'll get back on them here in a couple minutes.
All right, yes sir. I need to get 2 separate orders.
There you go. All right.
What's going on?
I have no idea.
Go ahead.
The first order is a large number 2 with a sweet tea.
$8.95 for that one.
Okay, and the other one, let's see. It'll be a number 5 with a sweet tea.
Large as well.
No sir.
Okay, $6.90.
All right, that'll be it. Thank you, sir.
Okay, drive around.
You can't beat some Hardee's after an unsuccessful turkey hunt.
Well, you can beat it with a successful turkey hunt.
Yeah, that's right. It only took 2 hours to get my order started. We'll see how good it is.
Probably not good.
Small town Hardee's, they got good food.
Tastes a little stingy with
Yeah,
it.
this is the regular combo.
All right, it's about 11:30, 12 o'clock. Now we got, where's it? We got Grayson with us. Another young hunter. We're gonna get in here and see what we can do. Just check a couple fields and ease back in here and see what we got to work with. So we got a pretty good idea where we think these birds might be. So we're gonna get out of this big field and get into this little hardwood bottom in here mixed with pines and oaks, and you know it's about 75 degrees and it's 11:30 in the middle of the day, so they're probably trying to hit the shade. So we're gonna try to get in here and see what happens and see if we can strike one up. Maybe they've split off from the hens by now, so hopefully we can get in here and want to get fired up for us. house right now. But a buddy of ours that hunts out here that we're taking says that he knows where they usually are this time of the day, and he heard a bunch of them in here this morning, so I think we'll be able to make something happen with them.
Whooping us. We made the big loop. Got in here, we think they would be. Ain't heard nothing. So, I don't know. I'm assuming they're henned up. That's all we can think of.
Safe to say they are whipping our butts. We got in here where we thought they were. These aren't being vocal at all. I don't know what it is. It's pretty warm. But could be real henned up too. We know there's birds out here. A lot. Just not answering a call at all. Just don't think they're really fired up yet. They just henned up. But can't get it done unless you keep pushing, so that's what we're gonna try to do.
That'll do it for today's hunt. It is currently 2:30 in the afternoon, and we are about to head back to the house and nap and take it easy and lay low and build ourselves back up for tomorrow. It's been a full-on butt whipping today. It's been fun. Don't get me wrong. We taken two younger guys on two different hunts today, and you know, we've interacted with turkeys, I'll put it that way, but they're just not being vocal. And it's 78 degrees right now, and it's March 5th, 16th. And I mean, I'm not gonna say that's not normal, but usually it's a little cooler this time of year during turkey season when it's starting out. And it was just hot today, and they were not being vocal. Both places we went today, they just were not being vocal. And to me, that just means they're just henned up. It did something wrong. These birds are just henned up.
It's been one of those early season type days where it's, you know, they'll answer you every now and then, but won't do nothing to you or won't come to you. So I mean, I will say we'll get some rest and get back at them in the morning. It's supposed to be prettier in the morning,
A little cooler.
Yeah,
a little cooler
supposed to
tomorrow.
be in the low 50s when the sun rises. So
I mean, it was a butt whipping, but you know, hey, it's the first day. Got a long season ahead of us, and I'm just glad it's back.
Yeah.
No matter what happened today, I was glad to get up, drink me a cup of coffee, and hit the turkey woods, and
get to do it again for 39 or whatever more days.
Yep.
So we'll catch y'all in the morning. Hopefully it's gonna be better. All right, we're back out here this morning at a different piece of property. We got Evan back there and Grayson's back there, and we're gonna get in here. It's pitch black. We're gonna get up under him as close as we can. Evan's got these turkeys roosted, so the weather should be pretty decent today. It's about what 55 degrees, so
perfect.
we're gonna get in here and see what we can do.
Alright, it's dark and you probably can't see me, but we're set up good. We got in here really quiet. So now we're in position. We just have to wait, see what's gonna happen. We're in a good spot. We're hid good. Now it's just up to these turkeys waking up, being fired up, and us doing what we need to do to get them in.
As these turkeys wake up and start gobbling, we realize we're about 100 to 150 yards off of where we originally thought they were going to be.
There's one behind us, dude. There's one waiting there. What is it? Yeah. See, there's turkeys everywhere. See this? Yeah, they have them right there. Back towards your house. Hey, right there. Straight toward the back. You're gonna feel in that direction. I keep hearing the birds over there. Have them. There's turkeys in roosting where we set up that a couple years ago. Yeah. Oh yeah. I know. What? That close, that turkey. He's facing that way. That's probably why Hey, turkey's got a bunch of hens with him. He's got hens, they're yelping. They're on the ground. I just start getting down then. exactly where those turkeys are at, Evan. I forgot about that. Across the dirt road, they'll come right there.
This turkey had been answering us all morning, just like the one from yesterday morning, and his hens even got fired up there for a minute, but then again, just like yesterday, they began to pull him away. There for a minute, we really thought this turkey was going to come, especially when his hens got fired up. But once they settled down, they weren't budging at all, and they were across this dirt road and in a chufa patch that wasn't ours. So we decided to make a big loop around them and try to get on the other side, which is our property, and try to call them across to that side.
These turkeys have been hung up. Have been hung up pretty much all morning. They're hot and they're gobbling, but they're not moving. What's it like? This turkey's been right here about 250 yards away. So we're gonna make a loop around him, try to get on the back side of him where he's going. We know he's got a couple hens with him, so we're gonna try to make a loop around him and see what we can do with him, because he is gobbling good enough to kill, so see what we can do.
Well, we just came off the land and make long story short, we're just getting whipped. And it ain't that we getting whipped as in, you know, they're outsmarting us. It's just that the area we hunted this morning, we had a lot of birds roosted around us gobbling. Get good in the tree, and just like typical early season turkeys that hit the ground, they don't say much, and when they do say much, they start getting spread out. And usually this time of the season, you know, they're all together. The gobblers get grouped up later in the year, but all the flock itself is usually together this part of the season, and they were just spread out everywhere, and they were gobbling good. But we knew even if they respond to the calls good, they're not going to come in like we would want them to, because there's so many hens and they're all henned up. And I mean, we were definitely on the birds this morning. I don't know how good the audio is with as far as the gobbles, but we had several come in good shouting distance of us, and we could hear the hens with them, and it's just, yeah, it's just the competition trying to compete with a hen, man. If you know, if they don't see you live and moving around like a real hen, then it's just hard. And I mean,
Turkeys were acting like turkeys this morning.
Yeah, I mean,
and then it
was fun though. I mean, yeah. It's never a wasted day when you get in turkey loop, but these mornings can get frustrating. But
I made a video.
We're just as youth weekend.
I made a video before this, or a clip before this, saying we were gonna make a loop around a turkey that was gobbling. Was really the only turkey that we had heard at that point that was still gobbling. We knew he had hens, so we were gonna make a loop and try to get around him, get in front of him, and we got about where we were gonna kind of get ready to set up or whatever, and a turkey gobbled 150 yards from us in the field that we were just in.
3 of them. And
Ain't heard them. We called and called and ain't heard them since. So
it's not that we haven't been patient. We're sitting there being patient and waiting, but they go silent. And then we
just
got other land to take these boys today and try to get them both on a bird. And so we're trying to kind of hop from different properties we can hunt today for the rest of the day. So we kind of, if it ain't working out right away, we got to get up and move. But it's just weird. It's weird how they're acting this early in the season. But weather was good this morning, and
we're gonna try to get on. It's 9:30 right now, so we got plenty of time.
yeah, I mean
We're gonna try to go find another turkey here within the next few hours. Right now we're just confused.
Yeah, we're trying to clear our heads, get our mind right. We're in the locker room trying to see what coach has got dialed up in the playbook for the second half.
20 minutes after we left, a turkey showed up where we were just at. And we don't know where they came from. We hadn't heard these turkeys since the roost. And they just showed up out of nowhere. So, regardless, we are going to stay positive and try to get on one and just keep digging. So, that's all you can do. Alright, so as we were filming that last clip, Evan was not in the car. And you can tell he's a little sore right now. So to make the day even worse, when we filmed that video, we were parked on the side of the road. There's some short pines, and it goes into the back of the field that we were just in earlier, Evans Field. And we kind of knew that we had an idea that there was going to be a turkey in the field because we heard that turkey gobble earlier. So we sent Evan in there to just see what there was going in there. And, well, he made the boneheaded decision to crawl to these turkeys. Which is not the problem. The problem is, and it's not even his fault, his gun just went off. At least that's what he says. Said his gun went off, and he shot at this turkey 2 more times. He said it had 3 hens with it. And, yeah, now we're on the way to another place. So, the day has gotten worse. We all heard the gunshot, and we're celebrating and thought that he had killed one. Until we heard 2 more gunshots ring out, and at that point we kind of knew. But what we really knew is when we were walking up this field and we just see this big cloud of dust come sticking up out of the air from Evan kicking the ground and throwing his decoy and having a hissy fit, which I don't blame him. So we're gonna go to another property and give it a try and see what we can do.
Look at this right here. Gobbler tracks. Where they at though? Boys, it's tough times.
Alright, it's about what time is it? What time is it?
Time to kill a turkey.
It's about 2 o'clock. We took about a 2.5 hour break as we've been in the woods.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it rained for about an hour, pretty hard. And now the sun's back out. Minimal wind, but the sun is out. It's kind of overcast right now, so we're gonna slip back in here and see if we can find us a turkey. All right, we've made more of a permanent set. We'll stay here for a couple hours, right here on this power line. Turkey should be either there, or back over there right now. So hopefully we have enough cover, and we'll sit here and see what we can do. Call every 20-30 minutes and hope for the best. this on video. Fighting bird. Huh? Dude, I'm getting all this on video. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah. 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 Grayson, shut up. I am. He's locked down on a boy. All right, so after that Jake finally left after about 2.5 hours, we attempted to make another setup before the rain and wind got here, and as you can tell, it's drizzling now, and winds getting about 20-25 mile an hour, so it's about 6:30, so we're gonna call it a day. It's been an eventful one. I know it was a lot of talking in this video, not a lot of action, but you did get to see that Jake breed and whoop that hen decoy, so that's pretty cool. And then unfortunately we were able to get Evan missing the turkey on film because of the way it happened, but got to hear about it. So it's been a tough weekend dealing with weather, mainly dealing with henned up turkeys. It's been very, very difficult so far, but we'll get going next Friday when our season opens, and hopefully we'll be able to get us one. So, you know, we're both whipped. It's been a rough 2 days, a long 2 days with little to no success, or nothing to show for it, I should say. So we're gonna get going and try it next weekend when the season opens. So
It'll be our turn next time we see the video.
yeah, we're excited, but we'll catch y'all on the next episode. Hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.